So welcome to another episode of Coffee with Jen and Steve.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
So I think one of the things we were recently talking about is, we were talking about it because a few people have called us and they said, hey, I was on a site and they asked me on the site if I was interested in selling my house and if I'm interested in an AVM. Okay. So that's definitely more up your alley than mine. What is an AVM?
Okay, so here's what an AVM is. It's an automated value model, right, that basically says the system creates an algorithm, and the algorithm is used in like Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, any of these websites that you go to, and you're going on there, you're typing in your address, and you're saying, okay, how much is my home worth? And the crazy part,
like the Zestimate or whatever all that is.
Yeah, like the Zestimate, right?
Okay, everyone's different though. It's weird.
That's correct, and that's what the biggest problem is. So I recently just went on a listing appointment, and I went in and I was talking to them a little bit about the pricing, and I said, hey, your house is realistically around $399, and they said, well, no, I believe it's $425, and I said, okay, well, how did you come to $425? And they pull up Redfin, and Redfin shows a valuation range between $425,000 and $450,000. So they thought that I was pricing the home incorrectly based on what this website said. And my first question that I have to everybody is, has Zillow, Redfin, or Realtor.com walked into your property to see the condition of it? Have they looked at any improvements that you may have made over the last few years or 10 years of you living in the property, right?
Or damage.
The damage, right? And when I looked at the home that we were in, the flooring was a mess. They were starting to repaint. Baseboards were ripped off of it. It's missing appliances. I could go down the line, and I said, well, let's look at a house now. And I pulled one up online at $425,000 that was listed on the market, and I said, take a look at this property, and which one do you think looks better? This one that's fully remodeled, rehabbed, or the current condition that we're sitting here in your home? And it was like the light bulb went off. And so when you look at these AVMs that are online, don't get caught up in the pricing of those. You really have to have a realtor come on into your home, walk through the property, and ask you questions, talk to you to find out about the history of your home.
Yes.
The age of the roof. Maybe you recently installed a new AC unit, or you put in
solar.
Or wrought iron fences or repaired fences. There's so many things that happen, and as you're having a conversation with that seller, and you're uncovering all this information, it could add to the value of your home to get to a realistic price. So, my thing is like, it's a way that they keep you on their websites to come back and look at it. But if you want to really get the value of your home, contact your real estate agent and get the real information.
So it's just a tool. It's not a set in stone.
It's definitely not set in stone. I had a listing another time where they had it priced very high. Zillow had it at like $1.2 million. And then once I put it on the market for under that price, the next day, that the value model changed. The pricing actually changed and dropped. And it's like, so all it's doing is taking these numbers, and they all have their own system or algorithm of how that is being calculated mathematically, which it has no rhyme or reason. It makes absolutely no sense. And it's supposedly off of, recent comps and all of this, but at the end of the day, you really have to have somebody having eyeballs on the property who can help you make that best decision to get you the best value for your house, the best price for your house.
All right, sounds like you know what you're talking about. That's good.
Well, we work on it. Sometimes they don't like the price that we give them, but if you don't price your house correctly the first time, you risk it sitting on the market.
Yes.
And if it's on that market for more right now than 26, 27 days, what are the buyers doing? They're now saying, hey, there's something wrong with the house. let me give you low ball offers.
Right.
And it could cost you more money
Yep.
when you're in the process of selling. So
For sure.
So make sure you get the real advice from a
Awesome.
professional who does this every day and full time.
Well, thank you very much for all that wonderful information, and we will see you all next time on Coffee with Jen and Steve.